Welcome to Mario, and welcome to month 3 of MelonKeepR Gold. Welcome to month 3 of MelonKeepR Gold. As I'm uploading this, it's March 1st, and let's talk about that. Like Rhett and Link. How has it been going? I want to hear your opinions. How has MelonKeepR Gold been going? But more importantly, I want to share my opinions. So, has it become a hassle yet? Is it something that, I wish I never got myself into and I don't want to do anymore? Well, the truth is, no. I'm still enjoying Gold. And I think it's been really good. I think there's been less enthusiasm, from day one to, let me think, 31 days in January, 29 in February. So that's 60 days? No, 50. No. 60 days. 60 days since the first MelonKeepR Gold. I think the enthusiasm's down a little bit. Like, people are not watching every upload. That's fine. I never expected people to watch every upload. And I appreciate that I'm seeing people are still paying attention to the uploads that personally interest them. That's way better than I ever could have hoped for. That people are watching at all is really cool. Because again, I'm not doing this for people to watch. I'm doing it because I want to. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've found that doing Gold has impacted my gaming habits a lot. So at the moment, if I'm not recording for Gold, there's only 2 games I'm playing. I'm playing Stranded Isle still, and I'm playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. If I'm not playing one of those 2 games, I'm probably recording it for Gold. I've been gaming casually a lot less. Melee is like my casual game now. Melee is the game I play casually. Stranded Isle, I'm always speedrunning, right? So there is a huge difference in that attitude, but I was always kind of going in that direction, right? I was always kind of moving towards that. It's just now setting in a lot more. Because, for ages, since I took up speedrunning, basically, it's always been moving towards speedrunning being my predominant hobby. Like, over gaming generally, I was speedrunning. And, now I'm in a position where I have to game casually. Like, I have to play these games casually. To do the challenge of MelonKeepR Gold, and that kind of affords me this kind of mentality where I can say I don't have to, I can just spend all of my time playing this one speedrun game. Like, usually in the past I would be like, I don't want to do that because there are other games that I want to play, right? But now I'm coming from the perspective of, actually, I do want to spend all of my time playing this one speedrun game because I have to record for Gold anyway. So, I guess what I can say is that the difference is that now my, casual gaming time is allocated. My casual gaming time is whenever I have the room free, I'll record a MelonKeepR Gold video. Not if I don't feel like it, but generally I'm up to it. Generally I'm excited to record Gold videos because oftentimes I've got an idea for what game I want to play next. Not every single time. Sometimes I'm just scrolling through the Steam library and I'm like, what will I play today? But generally speaking, I've got a little bit of foresight on the games I want to play next. Okay, so now that casual gaming time is allocated, I'm spending a lot less time casually gaming. Now you're probably thinking, okay, well, where's the practicality in all of this. It would be valuable if you were using that casual gaming time to do something other than game. But you're still gaming, you're just doing it in a different way. And to that I say fair. Fair enough. It's not valuable. I think, for me, spending my time speedrunning is valuable because it's what I enjoy doing. Right now, it's what I'm enjoying doing almost paramount. I would say it's not the thing I enjoy most. The thing I enjoy most is spending time with my friends. But I'm not always up to that. I'm pretty much always up to Stranded Isle. The only time recently that I felt like I cannot play this game is when I was going for 10 sub-5s in one day. And let me tell you, that was rough. Because I got to 9, and I fell apart. Like, it was a rough day. Because the thing is with Stranded Isle is there's two aspects to it, right? There's skill and there's luck. And in general, skill overcomes luck. So the first sub-5 was 456, right? And the current world record is 411. The majority of the difference there is skill. The 411 was a really lucky run, but the 456 was a really lucky run as well. Because people were just not as good at the game back in that time when we were doing that. Okay? So the game is hugely skill based, but it's hard to play SI at the top level where you can consistently sub-5. It's hard to play at that level for an extended period because there's a lot you need to keep on your mind. There's a lot of decision making, and it gets exhausting to keep making these decisions. There's two aspects to it. It's exhausting to play for like 6 hours in a day. No matter what game you're playing, 6 hours in a day is a lot. Maybe you're having a particularly good day and you're like, you know what? This Persona game is really fucking cool. I want to get to the end. I'm going to play 6 hours in one day, right? Or maybe you're like hanging out with your friends and you're like, yeah, I could play Melee for 6 hours straight, which, you know what? Fair enough. But playing a single player game that's just very repetitive, because each speedrun is only 4 to 5 minutes long. Like, it's incredibly repetitive. At the same time, you will, every single time, if you're playing Stranded Isle for more than an hour, you will see something you've not seen before. Because it's the nature of the game. Like, it's random, the seeds are random, the mob spawns are random. You will see something you haven't seen before, and as a speedrunner, you need to react to it. And, you can categorize these kinds of randomnesses. You can categorize them into different ideas, and you can have a set plan for how you tackle these ideas. But when it comes down to it, you have to make shit up sometimes. And so that's one aspect of it, is that it's just exhausting. The other aspect of it, in how tiring it is that it can be really like... It can be really crushing to go for a long time without getting a good run. Like, it can be really, really upsetting to play for like an hour straight, 2 hours straight, and you keep getting these runs that could be sub-5s, but you get Forge more, right? You just get a random time loss that's out of your control. That's really harsh, and that's really like difficult, because it's one thing to get unlucky runs. That happens more often than it doesn't happen. Or I guess they happen equally, and average luck is just, But it happens a lot that you get these unlucky runs, and it can just be exhausting, right? So those are the two aspects that make it tiring to play SI for a long time. So I sat down one day and I got 6 sub-5s in one day, which tied the most ever. The most ever was set by Armin and Ellie, and they both got 6 in 2 different days. I was like, okay, I'm going to go for 7. And I got 7. And then I was like, okay, I'll go to bed. That was fine, right? That was a perfectly happy day in Lily's life. I realize I'm just playing normal Mark. I've barely used the portal gun since I got to World 8. Where do you want me to use it, honestly, is my main thought process right now. And so yeah, perfectly happy day in my life, getting that 7 sub 5. And then a couple days later, it wasn't that long. I think it was literally like Friday I got 7, and then Sunday was the next day, right? And I just played the game and I happened to get like 6. I was like, okay, I can beat my record. It's only like 5 p.m. or something. It's like 5 p.m. I've got enough time. I'm not doing anything else, you know. I will try to beat my record. And I did. I got 7 and then I got 8. And after I got 8, someone was like, oh, you know, I don't think it's going to happen today, but like, wouldn't it be awesome if we got 10 in one day? And I was like, I could probably get 10 in one day. I was thinking, I got like 2 hours left in the day. It's like 10 p.m. I could probably get 10 in one day. And so I ran for like an hour and 25 minutes. I got 1 sub 5. I was like, okay, I have a half an hour or something. I have not very long. I'm going to try to get a 10th sub 5. Meanwhile, like the 9th run happened on voice chat, so people are watching. People aren't really watching, because you don't really watch the whole SI run. You just check in on the pace, and if it's good, then you watch the end. That's how voice chats go, because nobody wants to watch every fucking SI run you do. And so I get this 9th run, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And I keep getting unlucky, but I'm also like on the runs that are like decently lucky, like I could probably sub 5 them. I'm not playing well enough, because at this point I've been playing SI for like 6, maybe 7 hours today, like a lot of SI, and I'm just exhausted. I'm physically tired because it's almost midnight, right? And that was the worst I felt playing SI. Other than that, I'm perfectly happy to play it. I really like the game. But that was kind of miserable. I don't even know what spurred on this this thing, but yeah. Yeah, Melee, the other thing is like I'm not playing Melee that much because I mostly like to play it with my friends. I don't mind playing Melee unranked. Sometimes I do that and just like go for clips and stuff. That's pretty fun. But yeah, I mostly like to play Melee against people I know, so there is a degree to which I'm like, I'm not dedicating all my time to it, and I'm glad I'm not, because like tournaments for Melee, really fun. That's like the main thing I get out of it at the moment, is just like going to tournaments and hanging out with people. The game's awesome, and I would play, like, you know, no matter what happens, if I stop going to tournaments or tournaments stop happening, like, I'll keep playing Melee forever. I'm confident of that. But it wouldn't be as strong a force in my life if I wasn't going to tournaments and stuff. Also, like, I'm not getting this. I am, you could do up to 4 players, by the way. This game's awesome. This is Mario Zero, Mario Portal. You can play Mario with a portal gun. They've even got map packs for like these puzzle levels that basically are just portal levels in 2D, and you're Mario. It's really awesome. Go to stabyourself.net. Yeah, I know it's kind of a rude name, but go to stabyourself.net, or maybe it's not .net. Just type in Mario Portal on Google, you'll find it. And you can play this game too. It's pretty fun. That's the video.